But considering that the first races of the season didn't win this one, what are tips that you can share with us about managing inspiration?
Managing frustration.
Managing frustration. I think I'm quite okay at managing frustration. I think there are other drivers who get more frustrated. Not naming anyone. But it's just part of the journey. I think in many ways you're part of this project. You know, as a driver, you're very much involved in the development of the car, and you have responsibility on that. So to be frustrated over a tough start, immature and not really, playing the team game. So it's more about saying, okay, we're not where we are, and it's not really frustrating. It's more like, okay, how do we respond? How do we bring this team back to where it needs to be? Are there areas we can work in and get this car back to the point? So it's more that. I think if obviously, I don't know, if I didn't score points in Monaco and it took race 20 to get points, I would say maybe race 17, 18 I would have been a bit more frustrating, but no, I'm glad we got points in Monaco.
There we go. Next question from the front here. Yes, madam.
What's the most adrenaline-pumping moment you've experienced on the racetrack?
Adrenaline. I feel like as I've gotten older, I feel less adrenaline. I don't know why. I think my nerves become less, and so I'm not so tense in the car anymore. I remember the one thing that stands out the most was my first time qualifying in Monaco. I remember in a Formula 1 car, light field, all this kind of thing. And there were moments during qualifying, I still remember them so vividly in my head. Basically, you're committing yourself so hard that you go into a corner and you go like, if this doesn't work, I'm going to have a big crash. And it's quite a weird feeling, like you're almost getting way outside of your comfort zone, and the adrenaline out of your body. I mean, I didn't crash, but the feeling you had coming out the pits, also coming out the car after the qualifying session, your whole body was just shaking. And that was really special. It was almost like, I don't know, you just felt so alive. And as drivers, we love that feeling. I think it kind of keeps us hooked. So we've got some stuff for you. Is there a phone? Okay, we've got a phone that up. Okay, so it's good footage. We'll get it in a bit. I've seen everything.
Next question at the back there. Yes.
Hi Alex, my question is how was the switch from Formula 2 to Formula 1? Like, it must be really different.
It's been, I think, how do I say this? Now more than ever it's been a bit better. The reason I say that is because back in 2017, 2016, the jump in terms of driving has always been the same. The speeds of the cars, there's always been a big jump, but the speed of the cars are not actually the scary thing about them. I think as a driver, we've been driving since we were 8 years old, so the speed of the car is actually the thing we know best. What I felt the biggest difference was all the things that come around it. Like, I don't think any F2 driver would feel normal to stand here today and speak to all you guys. And that's the kind of stuff which I struggled with, especially when I first started, was the spotlight. Just always being in the spotlight. I remember my first test, my first time in a Formula 1 car, I had a little spin, and I thought nothing of it. I thought, it happens, whatever. And I was on the gravel track, so I had to get taken back in a scooter back to the garage. And I remember I was in Barcelona, and there was about 20, 30 TV crew waiting for an interview with me about why I crashed. And I thought to myself, oh, okay, this is F1.